This is Fang of Kumandra from the Raya and the Last Dragon, or at least an incomplete version of the Fang. There is high likelihood that it might stay incomplete even though I plan to come back and add more details later. I need to paint them too, but I'm going to paint after I add more architectural details. I seem to have a lot of incomplete projects that I said I will come back and finish, but yet to have done so maybe I shouldn't promise anything. I was looking for background images that I could use for the Fang and I could not find any. The Fang looks more like a collection of opaque perfume bottles than a city. I'm still going to use some random photos for the background for various locations of the Fang, but I still think I'm going to need an actual image of the Fang. So I tried to put something together quickly. It's basically 7 towers, 1 gate, 1 roofed hallway, surrounded by a fence on top of a raised platform. I want to reach a point where it kind of looks like the Fang. It would take me multiple weeks to add all of the details to this city, but I think right now it's good enough to start using it as the background. The buildings in Kumandra, in Raya and the Last Dragon, are so unique and fantastical that it is impossible to find any buildings or any locations in real life that resemble anything alike. So after lots of searching and procrastination, I decided to make the city. I'm still not sure if I will do the same thing for the other 4 locations and make them. I probably should, but it's just absolutely scary. The Talon is the scariest of them all. There are too many buildings and it's so crowded. I also can't find a good image that I could use for the market of Talon, so I probably need to make something there too. The actual markets in Southeast Asia are too modern. The photos of these markets contain too many electricity lines going everywhere, too many people, and too many motorcycles everywhere. They don't really look like the Talon. To make the Fang, I started by making the raised platform. It looks like the city is built on top of a large concrete platform. There is a farm surrounding the city, but maybe I will make that if I ever have time after I finish adding the details on the buildings. I basically made a square frame and covered it with a piece of white cardboard papers. And then I made 3 boxes, stacked them on top of each other. This is the highest point of the Fang where 3 tallest towers sit. I glued them on top of the ground platform. Next, I made 7 boxes for the 7 towers, 1 box for the middle hallway structure, 2 boxes for the main gate, and 4 narrow boxes for the fences. I covered them with white cardboard papers. The next step is the most time-consuming part, which was making the roofs. I'm guessing the people of the Fang love redundancy because they like to put multiple roofs stacked on top of each other for some reason. I don't know what purpose this engineering decision serves other than making the roofs extremely heavy, but that's apparently what they decided to do. I basically folded a rectangular piece in half to make the center roof piece. Then I added 2 similarly slanted pieces on each side. So there are basically 5 pieces that make up 1 roof. I originally covered up the roofs with glitter papers and then I ran out. So I painted the rest in gold paint. In hindsight, I should have just painted all of the roofs. But oh well, I'm not going to undo what is already done. The main gate has 2 of these roofs stacked on top of each other. And then I realized that these towers are not straight. They're like smaller blocks that are stacked on top of each other and they get narrower on top. So I cut these towers into 3 pieces. The biggest main tower is cut into 4 pieces. I reduced their sizes and glued them back together. There are more extrusions happening on these towers, but I will figure that out later. And then I glued the roofs to the towers. I did not glue any of these buildings to the ground platform just yet because I want to come back and add more details, but for now I kind of got the background image that I wanted. Let's just pretend that this is the Fang. I'm never going to be able to make something that looks exactly like the ones shown in the movie. I'm happy with good enough. So for now, this is the Fang.